Hi guys, welcome back and hello if you're new. So this week I'm going to be reviewing the highly anticipated return by Dimmu Borgir with their brand new album Eonian. So, it's only taken 8 years, but Dimmu Borgir are returning on May 4th with their brand new album. The 10-track, absolutely ostentatious affair is potentially one of my favourite offerings from the band to date. Every single detail has been gone over with a fine-tooth comb to ensure that everything that you could want from a Dimmu Borgir album is here. This time round, the album is based more on how the guitar riffs have actually created the songs. You've got various different black metal classic riffs on Etheric. It's almost got a Satyricon style groove to it, but then there's also the classic atonal style slow riffs that the band have used previously in their catalogue. But again, you know, the band ensure that they're nice and fast as well with these scathing riffs on the first track, The Unveiling, and also the Empyrean Phoenix. But the drums also make sure that they maintain their speed as well, for example on Alpha, Eon, on Omega, and again on Archaic Correspondence. The drums may not necessarily just be fast, they are also incredibly accurate and very hard hitting. However, the album is incredibly experimental at the same time. Take Interdimensional Summit, for example, has got kind of a softer feeling, more of a symphonic edge to it. But combined with the riffs, they work together. For example, on the chorus and the intro. Another fantastic example is I Am Sovereign, beginning with an almost Arabian-style introduction, which then moves into a kind of almost like an offbeat waltz before transitioning to this kind of ethereal choral section. But what's most important to understand is that every single song on Eonian truly evolved. For example, let's take Council of Wolves and Snakes. It's a great example of how the band layer the texture and the song evolves. So the track begins with a kind of slightly odd guitar effect. There's a second guitar which is added on with atmospheric wolf sounds. And then again, tribal drums begin to build that kind of anticipation. And then the tribal drums are then coupled with this kind of Mongolian throat singing style chanting, which reminded me of something. However, again, another thing that Dimmu Borgir are phenomenal at doing is their transitions. And Eonian is nothing short of a masterpiece when it comes to these transitions. The band move into this ethereal major key from something that was really kind of minor and atonal, for example on The Unveiling, and again on Etheric, moving from one particular guitar riff until it comes into this huge swelling choir that brings a fantastic cinematic element to it. But then just as the band can make a song go from dark to light, they can also make it go from light to dark, for example in Interdimensional Summit. This is without a doubt the most cinematic the band have ever been. The choir is almost an integral part of the band now, literally from the moment of The Unveiling, Alpha, Aeon, Omega, as well as the instrumental track, Rite of Passage. If there was one track to embody the entire album, it encompasses this ethos of all that has been, all that is, and all that will be of Dimmu Borgir. And it is an absolutely phenomenal track, leading into Rite of Passage and closing out the album in a fantastic, stylish way. However, a couple of negatives would be that the fact that the keyboard sound could somewhat detract from the heaviness of it. Fans may not enjoy the overall tone as the black metal aggression has somewhat gone. But other than that, it's a brilliant, brilliant record. Eonian's artwork is aiming to represent the idea that, you know, this continuation of all that was, all that is, and all that will be. Especially if you were to flip it upside down, it's exactly the same design, but everything is reversed. It was also designed by Zbigniew Bielak, who is an absolutely phenomenal artist. Dimmu Borgir have returned with an absolutely phenomenal record that brings more symphonic elements perhaps than it does black metal elements. If you're a Dimmu Borgir fan, I strongly urge you to check this album out, and I'm going to be giving this record a 4 out of 5. Dimmu Borgir's brand new album, Eonian, is set for a May 4th release via Nuclear Blast Records, and you can pick it up right underneath me. So if you liked this review, please hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure to check out my Apocalyptic Anniversary series over on Metal Sucks, and I'll see you guys next week for another review. Alright, thanks for watching, bye!